Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Ketel Marte. One down, base is empty. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Missed with a changeup, 2-2. And that just misses.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
3-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Chourio brings it in for the 3rd out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And starting in this one, Corbin Burnes. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's in for a strike at 95. And now it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Christian Yelich. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there and brings it in at the wall. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now it's William Contreras. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, scoreless after 1. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. In for a strike. Going to count 1-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And there's a ball.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
On the ground. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 3-2. This to third. Fires over to Hoskins. Play is made, 2 out. Now at the plate, Pavin Smith. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third, and he grounds one to the right side. Terang over to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. To third, gets to it with a slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. This is such a difficult play for third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look with StatCast.
Oh, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then, boom, you hear the ball hit the mitt, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
Batting six, the first baseman, Brewer.
And here is Hoskins. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nobody left for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score.
Is this redemption for my soul? Old ground to explore. I don't play that anymore.
Back here in Milwaukee, and now the catcher comes up to him, Gabriel Moreno. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, left field. Frelick after it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting now, the shortstop, Geraldo.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Off the mark there. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two out, space is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
No, that's
Next
a ball.
pitch is outside. Ketel Marte
That's ball.
waiting to hit for the D-backs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Arizona. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's a speed threat, Oliver Dunn. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The shortstop,
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. Still tied at 0, last of the third. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
That one misses. The count now 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Gone in order are the Brewers, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Oh.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Popped up. Hoskins moves under it. And there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Fastball is outside. The D-backs yet to pick up a hit here.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one catches the zone. Now 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Stays alive. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Yelly stepping into the box now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Brewers go down quietly. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here at American Family Field. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. That's a little bit low.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there, not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And now 2-1.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead. This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Good eye in that spot. Up and in, ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base, and now it's going to be Pavin Smith. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell going after it. He makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the left fielder, Sal Frelick.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Hit in the air out to center field. McCarthy settles under it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 12, Reed.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now Oliver Dunn. Next offering upstairs. Right through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. No score. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill getting ready to go. Ions, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. In danger of losing the combined no-hitter. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gone. And they take the lead. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in, and there's one away.
The batter number 3, second baseman,
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Josh Naylor, the next to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. This one popped up. Hoskins makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Snakes strike first with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, well, we go bottom 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Looking to get the tying run on base. Chopped to third, and a foul ball. That one just misses, and the count is even 2-2. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Justin Martinez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
No outs, runner at first. This is Bryce Terang. And it's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
So the tying run at second. Just missed. In the air on the infield. Infield fly called there.
You go ahead and the count 3-1. I think as a leadoff man that's got the ability to change the game with your speed, you want to really, really lock in on your pitch in that 3-1 count. And he hit a borderline pitch there. That's just adjustments you want to see a kid make. He didn't make it in that at bat.
2-1.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. That one misses, and it's 2-1. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch. Did
it. A new arm into the game, the righty, Yoel Payams. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. Freeland makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base. Good job to fight that one off.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now here is Eugenio Suarez. Runner on the go. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One-run game. One out. One on. That's off the mark. And that's ball 2. Hyams throws to first. And he's back in safely. That one misses, and the count's full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked in.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
2 on, 1 out. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pavin Smith.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. McCarthy, the lead runner at second. Suarez at first. One gone. That's outside. And that's ball 3. On the ground, could be 2. Done. Over to second, and that's 2. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Brewers nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Justin Martinez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Outside low, and a count 2-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Carroll flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying into the bullpen and gone. He muscles that one out of here. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Foul we'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Struck him out without a swing. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Just one hit in the inning. So they turn to their closer, Trevor McGill. That one outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air, out to left. Frelick has a beat on it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. And now Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And about front for strike 3.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. This is Corbin Carroll. 2 outs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. And that is out of play. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kevin Ginkel. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
And that's in for a strike. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Hit in the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So up next, Jackson Chourio. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That misses. And a count now even up. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Puck getting cranked up as well. The winning run on second base spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And here in extra innings. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a slider misses down and away. Christian Yelich in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-two now. In the air, left side. Gurriel has it sized up. And that is the third out of the inning. Brewers strand one. Score remains tied 1-1. We go to the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. And they lead it. It's 3-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Trevor McGill is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout. They turn things over to the southpaw, Ryan Hudson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Josh Naylor. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now that left field, Gurriel.
Here's Gurriel. Gets under it and pops it up. Hoskins pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now that the center fielder,
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss as he was late. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Alexander up and throwing. Number 77 also throwing. Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to the right side, but it kicks foul. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Brewers 1. back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. A.J. Puck. Here's Yelich at the dish. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And that's down and away.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, catcher.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
In there, got him looking for the K. Just one out remaining for the Brewers.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Now 1-2. The Brewers down to their final strike. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
The tying run at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching, really kept them in it and gave them a chance.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
To the wrong X, couldn't try to figure something out.